It's him, Big Brother! That's how you fucking do it, Keanu. Let's go!
Bro, if I had access to both my hands right now, I would be giving this man Keanu the greatest standing ovation of all time. With his back against the wall, he did what he needed to do in that Blockbuster competition. Not only that, but did y'all see the social game out of this man in this episode? This man got put up on the block by Lauren as a renom and went straight to work. Took the most advantage of that hour-long episode. Mind you, we had a Rachel segment this episode, so we weren't even focused on the house in the whole episode, and Keanu was doing all this in the time he had. I'm gonna show love to Ashley too real quick, because the conversation that she had with Keanu, that was great gameplay on both of their perspectives. The conversation basically revolved around the fact that they're both on the block, but that if one of them were able to take themselves off the block with the Blockbuster win, that the other would vote to keep the other one in the house. And we see Keanu kept his word. He voted to evict Will. But not only did he do this, he made sure to put Lauren on Ashley's radar, telling her that if Ashley's sitting next to Lauren in the end, Lauren's probably gonna win. And he's not wrong about that. There's a high likelihood that if them two are sitting in the final two chairs, Lauren would be Ashley. Just off of the comp resume right now. Not so much social game, obviously, but it wouldn't be a stretch to say that Lauren could come out of that with the $750,000. Just randomly started cooking out of nowhere. I couldn't believe I was seeing that type of gameplay out of Keanu. Even Ashley gave him credit. That's how good he was playing. And going on in his conversation with Morgan to put even more heat on Lauren, telling her, look, me and Lauren had a deal. She wouldn't put me on the block as a renom, but she clearly went back on that deal. So you know she's not gonna keep her word to you on anything. And I'm not sure if Keanu knew this already. I mean, he clearly has to be peeping vibes in the house. I did see a live feed where he's calling Vince out on having a girlfriend and still mess with Morgan the way he is in the house, which I'm gonna talk about in another video. We already know from this episode that Morgan has been thinking that if it came to a final three situation, Vince might bring Lauren to that final two over her, being that he chose Lauren over her in that little wheel challenge some episodes back. In the span of like 20 minutes, Keanu is already spurring people on to seeing Lauren as more of a threat to get her up out the house, doing shit we ain't never ever see Keanu do in that house before. And all I can say is the Rachel training arc definitely paid off. This is the equivalent to my manga fans of how Yuji Itadori was moving in the final arc of JJK. If you know, you know. Brother was pulling out shit we ain't never see him do before. Keanu doing the same thing in this episode, bro. As happy as I am to see this man in the house, from how I was feeling about him in the last episode and these past couple weeks, I'm even more happy to see him evolve as a Big Brother player, to see these other house guests evolve. Like Ashley was cooking this episode too, not so much in the Blockbuster competition, but you know, her social game is definitely up there for me now as opposed to how it was in previous episodes. Shout out my dog Keanu for winning that Blockbuster, man. Don't let this man go ahead and win this HOH now. I mean, even if he doesn't, Lauren is for sure touching the block. I know she knows that. Only way Lauren doesn't see the block is if Vince goes on to win another HOH, and honestly, I'm just not trying to see that. I am a fan of Vince personally, but I just don't want to see him win a third HOH, bro. This man is gonna be contemplating, oh, am I making this person mad? Am I doing this to this person? Brother, I don't care. Put them on the block. You won the competition. Clearly, you don't care either with the way you play in the game, but like I said, we're gonna talk about that in another video. Going on to the Blockbuster competition, it's an athletic one, so you already know Keanu had that one in the bag. See, they gotta unravel this rope around this little jungle gym looking thing. Whoever's the fastest to do it and buzz in wins the Blockbuster and takes himself off the block. I know I said Keanu had this one in the bag, but I mean, look who he's going up against. Ashley was deadass his only cop, and even she said last episode, she wished she spent more time in the Big Brother house actually working out, which we've seen Keanu doing in the Big Brother house. On top of that, the brother is a trainer back home, so yeah, he's kind of built for this challenge. Did you see how he moved as soon as this shit started? I was just watching Will in this challenge trying to get through it. I'm like, bruh, the brother is 50-some years old. I knew better than to hit his ass with this type of Blockbuster. Yeah, with Keanu winning, it's now Ashley and Will sitting on the block. And in a 3-2 contest, such a close vote, Will is the one that unfortunately ends up going home. Now, this is one eviction that I will say that the tears definitely were warranted from the house guest. I mean, we talking about Will, who every house guest loved. Those who were evicted and still in the house loved him. And then you take into account that they've been in that house for damn near 70 days at this point. Yeah, it's going to be sad seeing essentially the father figure for Big Brother 27 leave the house. That's tough. I'm very happy he made the jury though. Damn, man, it's just really tough to see him leave. Like I said, I do think Ashley did a great job of saving her game in this episode with that conversation with Keanu. I mean, if she doesn't have the conversation with Keanu, I'm not sure how Keanu votes in this episode. Before I wrap up this recap, though, I do want to talk about Morgan, Vince, and Lauren in this episode. We see Morgan actively jealous at the fact that Vince is spending a lot of time with Lauren. So much so that she's rejected him in public. I'm like, damn. EB knew what they was doing too. Had Keanu, Vince, and Morgan all in the frame at one time. They trying to set up my fantasy final 3. I don't know. That's foreshadowing if you ask me. Vince and Morgan have a conversation later on in the episode where Morgan clears the air on how she's feeling. And Vince explains, like, I understand why Morgan's upset, but Lauren is also all I have in this game too. He's definitely in a tough spot right now because as the game goes on, you're going to have to ask the question of whether Vince is going to take me to final two or the other person. But Vince, being the slimy dog he is, knowing he wants to preserve these two relationships for as long as he can, grabs Morgan's hand and asks her the age-old question, so you hate me now? That brother know exactly what he's doing. He's a dirtball. He really is the true Big Brother 27 villain, bro. Like, it's no other way to describe it. But I love Vince because he keeps things entertaining. Similar to Keanu, when his back is against the wall, he is showing that he can win competition. I'm very interested to see how week 10 is going to go. Who's going to pull out HOH in this pivotal week 10? I'm tight too because we're not getting a Sunday episode because of the Emmys. Who the fuck is watching the Emmys? But I got hype all over again because we have a double eviction on Thursday. The first double eviction of the season. So people going to have to lock in on their gameplay because in a back-to-back eviction week, it's not that much room to save your game. Yeah, man, this has been a great week of Big Brother. Lauren better sleep with one eye open because there's damn near an 85% chance we're actually touching that block. And to my go Keanu, dab me up, twin. My son got praise from Rachel Riley herself in this episode. They making a winner's edit for bro. I'm trying to tell you.